I will be outside of these closed doors. All of your cell phones are with us outside of this room. Your emergency contacts have been informed to contact us should any emergency arise. If you need anything, please knock on the door and I will return.
Reggie.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
This case seems to be pretty straightforward. I think judgment should be easy and without much deliberation. I vote not guilty. But I would like to hear each one of your verdicts. So, let's take a vote.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Guilty.
Oh my God, seriously, I thought we'd get done in 15 minutes. It's such a straightforward case.
Okay, everybody be quiet. I want to hear Shyama.
What? Did I say something wrong, guys?
No, go on, Shyama.
I would like to reanalyze the case from the very beginning of the court proceedings and reevaluate the evidence given.
Okay, this is going to be interesting.
Why?
Why? ஏன்னா எனக்கு பயமா இருக்கு. எல்லாரும் என்ன சந்தேகப்படுவாங்கன்னு தோணுது.
அதான் ஏன்?
எனக்கும் புரியல. எதுக்கு இவ்வளவு பயம்?
Did you do it?
மாயா, ஏன் இந்த மாதிரிலாம் கேட்குற? அவளே மன கஷ்டத்தில் இருக்கா. அவன் ஏன் பண்ணியிருக்கணும்?
Not here. Let's step out.
எங்களுக்கு மன கஷ்டம் இருக்கு. ஆனால் பேராசைலாம் கிடையாது. யாரையும் பார்த்து பொறாமையும் பட்டது கிடையாது.
You okay?
நீ கேட்டல எனக்கு என்ன பயம்னு. அவங்க கூட கடைசியாக இருந்தது நான் தான். என் ஃபிங்கர் பிரிண்ட்ஸ் எல்லா இடத்துலையும் இருக்க போகுது.
ஃபிங்கர் பிரிண்ட்ஸ் இருந்தால் மட்டும் நீ குற்றவாளி ஆட மாட்டேன். யூ நீட் அ மோட்டிவ்.
அவளுக்கு இருந்த ஒரே மோட்டிவ் அந்த அம்மாவுக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுறது தான். ஷி யூஸ் டு கோ எவ்ரி டே. அப்போது ஃபிங்கர் பிரிண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கிறது நார்மல் தானே? அதில் என்ன இருக்குது?
சரி, அதை விடு. நீ கடன் எடுக்கும்போது இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் கட்டன்னு சொன்னல, அதோட ஒரிஜினல் டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸ் கொடு.
கான்ட்ராக்ட் ட்ராப் பண்ணேன், ஆனால் சைன் பண்ணல.
Are you kidding me?
பட் ஐ ப்ராமிஸ் யூ, நான் மாதம் மாதம் இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் கட்டியிருக்கேன்.
அப்போ அந்த டிரான்சாக்ஷன்ஸோட ஆன்லைன் காப்பி இருக்கும்ல?
ஓகே, தட் ஐ கேன் ஒர்க் வித். எலைசா பற்றி சொல்லு.
எலைசா, ஷி இஸ் ஒன் ஆஃப் த மோஸ்ட் பியூட்டிஃபுல் பீப்புள் ஐ நோ. சிரிச்சுட்டே இருப்பாங்க, சிரிக்க வச்சுட்டே இருப்பாங்க. ரொம்ப பாசிட்டிவ். மனசில் தோன்றதை நேராக டிரெக்டாக சொல்லிடுவாங்க. அண்ட் யூ நோ தேர் ஆர் சோ மெனி பீப்புள் மனசில் ஏதோ வச்சுக்கிட்டு வெளியில் வேஷம் போடுவாங்க. ஷீ இஸ் நாட் லைக் தட். சுற்றி இருக்கிற ஆளுங்க அவங்க சொத்துக்காக காத்துக்கிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. அவங்களுக்கு குழந்தையும் இல்லை. அவங்க எப்போ சாக போகிறாங்கன்னு காத்துக்கிட்டு இருந்தாங்க. நான் உயிரில் சேர்க்கப்பட்டிருக்கிறத.
ஸோ யூ ஆர் இன் ஹர் வில்?
யா, ஐ ஆம்.
நீ அவங்க உயிரில் இருந்தது எப்போ உனக்கு தெரிய வந்துச்சு?
கொஞ்சம் மாதம் முன்னாடி.
கொஞ்சம் மாதம்னா
ஒரு 4 months.
ஓகே. ஸோ நீ எலைசாவோட நிறைய டைம் ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்க. அதில் உனக்கு ஏதாச்சும் பிரச்சனை இருந்துச்சா?
சாச்சா, எனக்கு என்ன பிரச்சனை? அந்த அம்மாவே பாவம் தனியாக இருந்தாங்க. இன்ஃபேக்ட் ஷி வாஸ் a pillar of support for her.
தனியாக இருந்தாங்களா? நீங்கள் வரதுக்கு முன்னாடி கூட அவங்க தனியாக தானே இருந்தாங்க. இதில் புதுசாக என்ன மாறிச்சு? எனிவே, எலைசா உன்னை பற்றி என்ன நினச்சாங்க? ஐ மீன், I have to take a word for it. She is dead.
எலைசா,
அவள் சொல்கிறது எதுவுமே நீ நம்பலன்னு தெரியுது. அவள் ஏன் போய் சொல்ல போகிறா? ப்ளஸ் உன்னை பார்க்க வந்த ரீசனே வந்து அவங்க சொந்தக்காரங்க ஏதாவது பண்ணிடுவாங்கன்னு பயந்தான்.
Look, if I'm going to be a defense attorney, I need the whole truth. There's a lot of money involved. 150.
பண்ணல மாயா. எத்தனை தடவை சொல்கிறது? நீ வேணா டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸை ரெடி பண்ணு. எனக்கு அந்த சொத்தே தேவையில்லை. நான் அத்தனையும் ஒரு அனாதாசிரமத்துக்கு எழுதி வைக்கிறேன். நான் பண்ணல மாயா.
I kind of feel we're going to be here for a long time.
Today's my anniversary. I thought we'd be done in an hour, and I can go take my wife to dinner.
All right, y'all. Let's start.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Whitney, please call the case.
Case of the State of Texas versus Namrutha Krishnan, the murder trial of Miss Eliza Sherman.
Let opening statements begin. Prosecution.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, jurors. Miss Eliza Sherman was a very wealthy woman, worth close to $200 million. But behind that money, she was simply a widow. No support, simply living with her butler on her ranch, before she was brutally murdered by this person, Ms. Namrutha. She planned the whole murder and executed it in a disturbingly professional manner. And unfortunately, over the next few days, you will all see how vulnerable we become when we are old and alone, and how predators like these come into our lives and our loved ones' lives and take advantage of that, just for money. Now, the prosecution will present some compelling evidence, including eyewitness testimonies, forensic analysis, and a meticulous timeline of events that will leave no doubt about the guilt of the accused. And as you review the testimonies and listen to the evidence, I implore you to keep an open mind, to consider the facts, and above all, to seek the truth. So we will ask you to render a verdict of guilty based on the overwhelming proof we will present. Thank you for your attention and your service in this pursuit of justice.
Defense.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning, jurors. I'm Maya Kanapan, Miss Namrutha Krishnan's attorney. Being rich or poor isn't anyone's choice. It's a reality. Being poor was Miss Namrutha's reality. Being rich was Miss Eliza's. But that wasn't the basis of the relationship. Miss Eliza and Miss Namrutha share a special bond. In fact, the death of Miss Eliza was more of a hindrance than it was of help to Miss Namrutha, the defendant. As we dwell further into this case, you will hear witness testimonies. We will show you physical evidence and ample proof that challenges the prosecution's claim. I humbly request you to just remember one last thing. Anyone is innocent until proven otherwise. Thank you.
Witness testimony will begin tomorrow.
All rise.
Prosecution calls its first witness, Amanda Justice, to the stand, please. State your name for the record, please.
I am Amanda Justice. I go by AJ, Detective Crime Branch, 21st Precinct, Austin, PD.
Thank you, AJ. And are you the detective assigned to the case of Miss Eliza's murder?
Yes, me and my partner Stacy, sitting there, were assigned to the case.
And when did this murder occur? Date and time, please.
May 20th, 2019, at approximately 9 p.m.
And the cause of death?
According to the autopsy, lack of oxygen, which caused cardiac arrest, otherwise known as cerebral hypoxia.
And how did you conclude that it was a murder?
The flow of the oxygen cylinder that Miss Elisa used every night was stopped. Either the oxygen cylinder had a fault in it and it automatically closed, or someone purposely closed the knob.
Did you find anything else?
We got fingerprints from the oxygen cylinder, the windows, and the lighter from the side table.
Whose fingerprints?
Miss Namrutha's.
So, Miss Namrutha could have killed Miss Eliza by shutting off the oxygen cylinder and preventing the flow of oxygen.
Sustained. Jury can ignore that last statement.
I withdraw my last statement, Your Honor. Did you observe any other abnormalities in Miss Eliza's room or in her house?
No, everything else was normal.
What about any internal injuries in Miss Eliza's body?
No, we did not see anything, and there was no internal injuries, according to the autopsy.
And who was the last person to be with Miss Eliza?
Miss Namrutha was there till 9 p.m. and left, according to her testimony.
And how did you conclude that Miss Namrutha is the murderer?
We had 3 suspects. Miss Raphael, the butler, Miss Faroum, and Miss Namrutha.
Raphael, AJ will come here and ask you exactly what happened on that night of the murder. Be clear. And don't worry. We're here to save you. Do you want water or soda?
Water, please. Hello? Hello? How do you know I'm here? Man, that's not easy, no. I don't have. What to do now? Listen. 2 weeks? No, this is impossible. I can't. Please don't. Please leave my sister out of this. Please, hello? Hello?
This is Eliza Sherman's death. Interview with Mr. Raphael, butler of Miss Sherman. 20th of June, 2019, by Detective AJ and Detective Stacy. Mr. Raphael, can you quickly explain where were you at the time of the death, specifically that evening?
Ma'am, I've already told you this earlier. I went out to a bar. When I came back, I saw Miss Nami with Miss Eliza in a room. I was drunk, so I went to bed and slept right away.
Why did you have to go to a bar when you have a drink in your room itself?
Ma'am doesn't like me drinking. She has yelled at me a few times.
You had financial trouble also, right?
I have gambling problems. And ma'am knew about it. She really wanted me to stop everything. I came out of it and I stopped gambling 2 years back.
So you killed your boss because you know you were getting a share.
She's like my mother. You know, I had many opportunities. She used to struggle for oxygen often. I could have done it then, if I needed to. Even a week before her death, she had a massive lack of breath situation. I've always helped her. So please do not accuse me, please.
Who do you think, if not you?
I don't know. But Miss Nami was the last one to be seen in her room.
Why are you so sure it's Nami then?
A week before Miss Eliza's death.
Hey, Raphael. Why don't you like me?
What do you want me to tell you? You are the reason for why Miss Eliza is always yelling at me now. And
a portion of your will be reduced, right?
yes, gold digger.
Who, me? You're the one waiting for the money, not me.
Yes, I am. So what? You have no idea what I've been going through.
You want your money faster? How about killing Miss Eliza? Or even better, kill me. Then you can have all the money you want.
If I can, I will kill you.
Wow. You will, huh? Okay. Chill, dude. All your problems will be over soon. I promise. Bye.
Mr. Varun, the day of the murder, tell me exactly what did you do that evening?
I think I had severe back pain, so I went to the urgent care.
Which urgent care?
Palmer urgent care.
What time?
I would say 8 p.m.
And?
And the doctor gave me some over-the-counter medication. And he said that if the pain increases, then he would give me prescription medication. So I came back home and I called Namrata to get me the medication, and I think I texted her to get me some Tylenol.
Okay. Although this information checks out, why should I believe you? Your background checks say you're always in need of money.
Who's not, ma'am? When you see people living their lives, I mean, wouldn't you want money?
That's why, when you came to know you were a part of the will, along with Namrata, you both decided to kill her.
What? Ma'am, I had no idea. She never told me I was part of the will. I swear. I had zero idea I was part of the will. You have to believe me.
Varun's alibi has been verified. He did indeed visit urgent care for back pain. So all the evidence gathered, it pointed towards her. Beyond a reasonable doubt, we felt Miss Namrata had committed a crime.
No further questions, Your Honor. Your witness.
Hi, AJ. So you said you found fingerprints. Just one set?
We found 3 sets of fingerprints.
And whose were they?
Miss Elisa's, the butler, Mr. Raphael.
So you had 3 sets of fingerprints. You had Mr. Raphael, Miss Namrata, and Miss Eliza, who could have turned off the oxygen cylinder by herself, accidentally or intentionally.
Objection. Speculation.
Overruled. Witness may answer the question.
Yes, possibly.
Did Mr. Raphael and Namrata handle the oxygen cylinder on a daily basis?
Yes.
So just because Namrata's fingerprints were on the oxygen cylinder doesn't make her a killer, does it?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Namrata spent every day almost with Miss Eliza until the day before her death. Just with her fingerprints and conversation with Raphael, isn't it just circumstantial?
Yes, but
When you interviewed Varun, he didn't know that he was a part of the will, did he?
Yes.
And how did you validate that?
Even before we inquired Varun, during Namrata's testimony, she said that she did not share that information with him.
That's all. Thank you, Your Honor. Should prepare your witness slightly better.